nonprofits are founded with passion and understanding a need that's not being met.
The work nonprofits do it's critical. It's a lifeline. It's often the last lifeline.
I've heard estimates that say there are roughly 40,000 nonprofits in New York State alone.
Nonprofits are really the roots of our democracy. If you think about all the different ways that people's lives are shaped and touched by nonprofits for the better, we would be an entirely different society without them. CRE is a nonprofit consulting firm that exists to support other nonprofits so they can be more effective in achieving their missions. We work with more than 500 organizations each year. Our work really is everything from strategic planning, board governance, talent management, financial management, all the way through how do you develop and grow as a manager and a leader.
I always had an awareness of CRE, but it wasn't until I took an executive leadership role and on my first day in the office, I had uncovered some improprieties. I reached out to CRE. That was the beginning of a really substantial partnership.
Our funding had declined during the financial crisis. Nobody knew when things were going to turn around. And I remember very vividly meeting with CRE in our conference room, sitting on boxes, and CRE giving us advice literally as the movers were moving our furniture out the door.
I was part of CRE's maybe second class of emerging leaders. I was able to go on this journey of self-discovery. It wasn't just what you knew, but it was about really like the whole person. What does a whole leader need to sustain themselves, to make others strong?
I think one of the most striking things that I discovered when I came to the Robert Sterling Clark Foundation was only about 1% of philanthropic dollars are actually earmarked to support and invest in the people who actually do the work. To me, that's really a frighteningly low number.
As a leader and the CEO of Oliver Scholars, I'm in the midst of my third engagement with CRE. I'm really excited about the synergy that we have in helping to grow in ways that are sustainable.
We were so in the weeds that it wasn't clear what the path forward was, but it was very clear to CRE. So our budget now is 5 times what it was at that time. We are providing services to tens of thousands of families a year.
CRE has had a really powerful impact on me personally as a leader. Over the last decade or so, we've been able to expand our service delivery, ensure that thousands of LGBTQIA young people receive services.
We are here to really advance the sector and be part of the solution, walking alongside in a partnership with other organizations.
For us and for many other funders like the Ford Foundation and KACF, CRE is the go-to place for capacity building, leadership development, that kind of resource that it will equip organizations and people to do their work better.
I don't see the need for CRE lessening or going away. I see the need for CRE really increasing in the coming years.
In supporting CRE, you don't just fund one organization. What you do is you create a ripple effect. You strengthen CRE, you strengthen all the hundreds of groups that we support. And I don't think it gets better than that.